Malcolm Rodriguez, kind of the Hard Knocks video. Have you seen that video? That's something that's been circulating a lot. Have you seen that?
Somebody texted me that last night. Are you referring to the one in the meeting room? Yes, I did see that.
Okay, so at what point did you kind of view Malcolm Rodriguez? At what point did you know Malcolm Rodriguez would not only be in the NFL, but definitely a guy that can surprise some people?
If I would have said I didn't see that interview, I'd have really wrecked your day, wouldn't I?
Yeah.
That would have really. I thought about doing it.
Yeah.
I thought about it. I said, no, I'm not going to do that. But gosh, I bet probably his second year here. He was a risk when we took him, undersized, and he really developed, which we all know. He looks completely different. But his second year here, he started doing things that were unorthodox for what would be a normal college football player.
Like what?
He just has ability. Like I saw another one of those clips. You guys might have seen it 5 days ago where they showed both linebackers fitting up a run play, and one of them ran and dipped in the block and missed the guy, and Malcolm went through the A gap and then came back around and tackled the guy for a 1 yard gain. That's unusual. That's just not normal. But that's what he can do. For Coach Pros, we talked about in a staff meeting this morning. So I don't know anything about pro football. But I know that those guys that are in that room that currently have jobs would like to keep their jobs. And when a coach says that, I saw Malcolm sinking down in his seat a little bit. Kind of put a bullseye on him, but it won't bother Malcolm. Malcolm's going to do his job. He's humble. I don't know. I would guess he felt uncomfortable because that's not his personality, but he's going to do his job, and it is what it is. I mean, the guy's going to probably play the game for a long time if the good Lord's willing to keep him healthy. Why do you get production? So he's not tall enough. He's not long enough. His strength levels were good, and his speed was good. But they are really into height and length based on the analytics to be able to make it in an NFL camp. And so he just didn't match up for that. And you know, the interesting thing is there's a lot of teams that missed on him, right? So it wasn't just one. 31 teams missed on him. And so you can't just point it out. Now, here's what they're going to say. They're going to say, well, if we take 5 guys that meet that criteria, 4 of them aren't going to make it. So it becomes a percentage game, right? It's like Tommy Lasorda. I'm going to steal second base if percentages are with this guy and this pitcher and that catcher in the situation in the game. It gives me a better than 50% chance we're going to steal second base. If it's less than 50% chance, I'm not going to steal second base. That's what the NFL does.
For more information, you can visit TulsaWorld.com.